Hi, my name's Emily. I'm an occupational therapy assistant student. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, thanks.
Okay, okay. Before we get started, I'm just going to go wash my hands really fast. Okay, so you're feeling okay. Are you experiencing any pain today? Maybe like on a scale of 0 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain you can experience?
I'm feeling about a 3 today.
A 3? Okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
I hope today we can get you moving and go through some things that'll hopefully help you get out of here sooner, okay? So what we're going to do is go through some exercises. They're called pendulum exercises. They'll be really helpful for maintaining mobility in your shoulder while you're recovering. We're going to go over your sling, some safety features or precautions associated with it. We will practice putting on a t-shirt with one hand, just so you're not breaking precautions. And then I see you have some slight swelling in your in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard? Can you make a fist or not really?
I think it feels tight.
Okay.
It's hard to bend it all the way together.
Yeah. So I have a couple things that maybe you can do to kind of help alleviate some of that swelling.
Okay.
Let's see, what was I gonna ask you? Okay, so do you understand your precautions associated with your shoulder surgery?
They went over it a little bit, but I don't know, maybe if you could tell me a little more about it.
Absolutely. So with shoulder surgery, afterwards we really don't want any mobility happening in there while it's healing. So we don't want any flexion of the shoulder, extension, any rotation, or any outward movement like this. Any of that movement could cause further injury. It could cause you to be back in surgery again, which I know we don't want. So, just to kind of get you warmed up, we're going to start with the pendulum exercises. And I'll actually demonstrate them to you first, and then I'll let you kind of practice them. Okay? And I know you've already seen PT and, you've been doing okay with walking and your balance and everything.
Yes.
It's just a little hard with not having the one arm to kind of...
Correct.
So you're doing okay, though, with that? Okay. Yep. So I'm just going to show you here. And for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to... Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. So it's your right arm that had surgery. So what I want you to do is use your left arm as a support. And you're going to put it like this on the table. And this is the trickiest part of these exercises, is to learn how to just kind of let your surgical arm just kind of relax. And so you want gravity.
So I don't want to move my arm. I don't want to move my shoulder, right?
Right. You don't want to be actually moving it yourself. You want gravity and your body movements to be making all of the motion in your shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. So to do these pendulum exercises, you're going to have a nice wide base of support, about shoulder width apart. And you're just going to kind of take a couple seconds just to kind of get loose, get that feel. And so it's really important too to use this as your support. So what you're going to do is just kind of move your hips back and forth.
Okay.
And then your arm should kind of start moving around. It's really hard to you don't want to be manually moving your arm back and forth because obviously you're going to be breaking those precautions. But yeah, just nice, easy flow. And then another one that I like to move into is put one foot forward and one foot behind. Still the same thing, let it hang, and then go back and forth.
Okay.
And then when we really start practicing or getting into these, because I know it's your first time doing it today, is actually making like a pendulum, like a circle. But I know it's really hard, but you're gonna get it, I'm sure. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and we'll get you started and you can try. But before we get started, I'm going to put a little gait belt on you just in case, even though I know that you're doing pretty well with your ambulating. Okay, good job.
Okay, so I'm going to stand here. You said, first of all, you want me to use this as the base?
Yep.
Okay, like this?
Yes.
Okay. How far up?
Do you like about shoulder width apart?
Okay.
Good. And then I want you to just let this be hanging. Your sling was already off, so we didn't have to worry about taking your sling off.
Okay.
Yep, so go ahead and just let it hang and just kind of get the feel of just gravity taking it. Should be very loose.
Okay.
Are you experiencing any pain with this?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So whenever you're ready, I want you to just work on moving your hips and not, there you go. Yeah, if you just want to kind of practice moving your hips.
But not my arm. Or my shoulder.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And there you go. See, your arm is slowly kind of starting to move on its own, back and forth. There you go.
Okay.
Good.
How's that doing?
Yeah, looks pretty good. There you go. That looked better right there.
Okay.
Yep. And then if you want to bring one foot forward, there you go. And then you're going to be kind of doing the same rocking motion, but just back and forth. Oh, go forward and backwards.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah. Like I said, it's a very uncomfortable and unfamiliar feeling to not have that voluntary movement, but it's going to be really essential to prevent any contractures or stiffness in your shoulder while it's recovering. Good. Do you want to try the pendulum or the circle?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so go back to shoulder width apart with your feet. Good. Go ahead and lean over. That's okay.
Okay.
And then this one, you're going to kind of like go in a circle with your hips, and your
So just
arm's
leave
going to kind of follow.
Leave my arm here?
Correct, yes. There you go. Kind of getting that circular motion. And gravity's doing all the work for you. Good. Any pain with that?
No, not
No,
really.
not too bad.
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah. Good. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and take a seat.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead and take that seat right there. Alrighty. Good. So now you're all warmed up and ready to try to put on a shirt. How's your sling doing? I know it's off right now, but
Okay during the day,
it's
but
okay.
I'm having a hard time sleeping at night. It rubs like on my neck, or
Okay.
it's bothering me through.
Like right up there, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It rubs like.
It just kind of, yeah. Is it keeping you up from sleeping?
It is.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I would recommend with that, well, first of all, it's super important that you are wearing that sling, even when you are in bed. You know, that's your surgeon's recommendations, and if we're not following those, that could lead to, or if you're not wearing the sling, it can cause your shoulder to be mobile and cause further injury, and we really don't want that. So it's super important that you're wearing it, the schedule that your surgeon gave you. What I would recommend, or something that we can try, is putting like a towel or a washcloth where it is rubbing to kind of maybe alleviate some of that discomfort.
Okay.
Or I don't know, we can find something that'll just kind of take some of the...
Like a cloth or something
Yeah,
to take, because it's rubbing against and irritating.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it is just really important that you're wearing that sling at all times.
High or low, the sling?
Yeah, so when you're wearing the sling, since we don't have, since it's off right now, you want it about right here in the middle. You don't want it up too high, your forearm up too high. You don't want it sitting too low.
Okay.
Yep, so you don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose. You want it resting about right here.
Okay.
And I know like the nursing staff kind of went over that with you. And if
Yeah,
you have more questions, I can have them help you too.
Okay,
But,
perfect.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
perfect.
absolutely. Okay, so let's start with the shirt. I will demonstrate how I like to put it on with one hand, and then we can let you practice and you can kind of get a feel for what works for you and what doesn't. Okay? So, your right arm is the affected arm.
Correct.
So you're going to use your left hand. What you will do is put the face of the shirt, or the front of the shirt, down on your lap, so it's face down.
Okay.
Then you're going to use your strong hand, and you're going to feed it through the shirt to the armhole that you'll be dressing first, which is, you always dress the weaker side first.
Okay.
So you'll kind of feed it through like this and make a little hole or tunnel. And then you want to set it in between your legs. And sometimes you can see the floor, sometimes you can't.
Okay.
But just make sure that there is an opening there. Oh goodness, there we go. And then what you're going to do as carefully as possible is take your affected arm and just kind of feed it through. And sometimes leaning forward and letting gravity help feed that arm through the hole helps.
Okay.
And then I like to pull it up as high as I can. Then I just kind of like to lean back. And then with your strong hand, you can just put the shirt on as you typically would. And then just pull this up. And then find your head hole. And then feed it through.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you've been having swelling in your hand too, and it's just really important with your surgical precautions that you aren't grabbing onto things with your hand or like weight bearing on that hand too. It
Okay.
could cause further complications in the shoulder too.
Okay.
Just a little side
Thank you.
information for you. So now that we have our shirt on, we could like make adjustments.
Okay.
Looking good?
Yeah.
So next to take it off is just basically what we just did in reverse. So I like to start out by kind of bringing this up underneath my armpits.
Okay.
You're going to find the tag or the back of the head hole and just kind of feed it or like bunch it up as best you can. Then your hair is going to get a little messy.
That's what it already
gosh.
is.
Oh. And then bring your head out. And then I like to just bring the shirt down using my strong arm. And you're going to undress the strong side first and then use it to just undress the weaker side.
Okay.
Okay? You ready to try it?
Sure.
I'm going to challenge you and leave it right on the table and let you
Figure it out?
Yeah. Oh, make sure.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
okay. Okay. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay, so using my strong arm, like you
Yep.
said, I'm going to take the shirt, put it face down.
Good. Then go ahead and use your hand, your strong hand, to go through the shirt and find the right side that you're going to be dressing.
Okay.
Good. Nice job bunching it up. Yeah.
Make a tunnel?
Yep.
Or a hole, you said.
And then set it right in
Can
between.
I put my arm up on my little here to raise?
Yeah,
Does that-
absolutely. If
okay,
that's more
'cause I
comfortable for you, definitely.
Put that there so I can kind of see through.
Yep.
A
Looks
little
like you got a
tunnel.
good one there.
Okay.
Yep, and then there you go, perfect. Kind of feed your hand through. Remember we don't, yep, good. Then go ahead and lean forward if that helps kind of feed the arm through. Good.
Pull it up, you
Yeah,
said?
there you go. The higher the better is what I like to say. Good. And if you want to lean back if that's more comfortable, then you can use your strong hand and feed it through that armhole like you normally would.
Okay.
Yep, and then I like to bring it up close to my shoulders as much as I can. There you go. It's okay. Then feed it over. Oh, do you want
Oh,
to
yes.
take your
yeah,
glasses?
Yes.
Don't want them to fall off. There you go. Good. Whenever you're ready. Good.
Okay.
And it'll take practice, you know.
Okay.
First time doing it is always hard. Make little adjustments. Good. Need to get you a smaller shirt.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. Perfect. Good.
How do I look?
Beautiful. All right, now we can go ahead and take it off.
Okay, so you said for that one, I need to find
Find the
the
tag.
tag or the back of it.
Bunch it up.
Okay.
There you go. Best that you can.
Okay.
Good. And then whenever you're ready, you can feed it off your head. It'll get a little messy. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fix my hair.
There you go.
Okay.
And then just kind of take your strong arm and feed the shirt back down. Good. We're going to undress the strong side first.
Okay.
Good. Then go ahead and pull it off. Nice.
Okay.
Good.
Ooh.
Yeah. You can put your glasses back on.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Not too bad. I'd like in the next couple sessions too, we can work on like button-up shirts. I don't know if you ever wear those, or jackets we can practice putting on too, but just so you got the basics.
Okay.
It takes practice, but I mean, that looked really good from what you did just for your first time.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Alrighty. So let's put your sling back on really fast.
Okay.
Okay, so I would have you put that on. Good. Right about there. Good. How's your pain level doing?
Right now, a little more intense after moving more,
it?
but
Okay. What do you think, like, number-wise?
a 5.
A 5?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Well, good. We
Doing
are,
fine.
we're getting close to the end, so we should be good. So I like to go over how to manage the swelling in your hand, because I know it can be a little uncomfortable and it's affecting your functionality in your hand. So what I would recommend is using a cold pack. And how you're going to do this is you would take like 1 to 2 layers of towels and kind of create like a barrier over your skin.
Okay.
And then you would place the cold pack on top of the towel and kind of place another layer on top, just so you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? So you're not directly touching the cold pack.
Okay.
And so there are like 3 stages of the cooling process that you'll experience. So first it might just feel cold on the skin, like just very superficial, and
Okay.
that's fine. And then it might move into like a more prickling and almost kind of aching feeling, but this is a good thing. That means that it's working. And then the final stage will be complete numbness in the area. That means that the cold has penetrated deep enough and it's positively affecting the area. So hopefully this cold modality use will help with relieving some of the swelling.
Okay.
Keep it on for about 10 to 20 minutes. I recommend checking it every 5 minutes just for any like skin integrity issues if, it starts looking a little funky and you need to take it off.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let's see. Do you have any questions right now that I can answer for you?
I don't think so. You told me, talked about how it irritated at night.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, okay. So, we can just kind of go over what we went over today. We started with going over your precautions. Do you feel like you have a good understanding of those now?
I do.
Yeah. What does it mean to you? Or can you kind of relay it to me again? Just no mobility in that shoulder, essentially.
Right.
Okay.
Do not use that at all.
Right.
Because I'm going to end up back in trouble again if I end up moving it.
Good. So
Wearing
we went
my
over.
sling is important, you said too.
Yep. Even at night, I'd like to see if putting a cloth there does help you.
Okay.
Because I'll be back tomorrow to see you, and we can see if tonight it helps with that
Okay.
irritation. We went over the pendulum exercises.
Yes, I remember those.
Yep. And then we went over some of the ways that are correct to wear your sling. We don't want it too loose or too tight.
Okay.
We practiced dressing.
And that was...
And then we just kind of went over some of the cold pack modalities. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We went over a lot today. But hopefully it'll all help you. So.
And like you said, just when I'm doing the exercises, you said with the arm, what if I just let it be?
Yep, just let gravity take it, very loose. But someone will always be in the room with you to make sure that you're being safe and that it's being done correctly. How's your pain doing? That's my final question for you.
I'm good.
You're good?
A little sore, but I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, maybe that was a lot today to learn, so.
Yeah, well now you can get some rest and good job.
Thanks,
I'll
Emily.
see you next time. Yeah.
Okay, bye.